Hi Virgo, it's Mary with Sayre Seer. Thanks for stopping by. This is your weekly tarot for August 8th through the 15th, 2019. My Virginians. I just made it up. You know, I like it. I like making stuff up. Anyway, so getting back to this, we are going to get started. So we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Let me see. Okay, and we have Moon. Sorry. And we have Strength. And we have Six of Wands reversed. And we'll do one more, and then we're going to expand on these, okay? Okay, they say. My Virginians say. Okay. So, that's King of Swords, by the way. Not so happy family, huh? I'm sorry. We have the Moon, secrets, and things being done in the dark. Strength. Pretty much just says for yourself. I mean, it speaks for itself. And Six of Wands reversed is not being successful is something that you attempted. It kind of feels like it's something that's happening over and over. I don't know why, but that's just a message I'm getting. And then the King of Swords, something about needing to. I'm going to expand before I jump to conclusions and what, you know. So I'm really intuitive, okay? So I could actually do a reading without cards. So it's very strange. It's like the less I try, the easier it is. And so the cards just help me in directions. You know, they help uncover your particular story. So Virgo, this could be you that I'm speaking to, and I'm going to speak to you as a person in the story, but it could also be the other party, and it can resonate all or in part. So the Ten of Pentacles reversed. We have the Page of Cups reversed. Okay, I'm going to keep going with a couple more cards. We have the Eight, sorry about that bump, Eight of Swords reversed. And then we have the Tower. Wow. Okay, and then we have the Moon here. We have the Lovers. I'm getting songs in my head. Oh my gosh. Ten of Wands reverse. Magician. Secret love affair. It's an old song like from the 70s. Anyway, the Strength. We're going to look at Strength. Three of Cups. Eight of Cups. I put 4 on that one. Interesting. I'm just going to leave it. I usually only do 3. Okay. There was a song playing in my head. Okay, so Six of Wands reversed. Seven of Pentacles. Death. Now I have the King of Swords. Ten of Cups. Chariot. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start here. Not so happy family. You know that, I'm not sure if you know this, but you might. The Ten of Pentacles is like the card of legacy. It's like generations. It's abundance or wealth for generations, or it could be even business that goes on for generations. It could be money that's generational money, but it also can be other kind of legacies, like the way people are treated in the family, the way they are, just put it that way, the way relationships are, the way people are treated. So, and if this is applying to you, you know what that means. Okay. If you don't understand, then it's not applicable. So, Page of Cups. And I'm a Gemini, so I tell it like it is. So, Like, I think it is anyway. Page of Cups reverse. So, no offer here. Well, let me start with this here. Sorry. There's a lot of scattered energy here. Okay, it's kind of bumping off of my brain, back and forth. 10 of Pentacles reverse. We're going to talk about that. Legacy. So either something happened with the legacy, or you're trying to change the legacy. You're thinking about changing it. Or you were, let's see. I'm just looking at the cards. Okay, the end of a legacy, whether it's money, property, or the way of treating others. Okay? Like, kind of like, ancestral, like lineage. Okay? It'll reveal itself. Just stay with me here. Okay. 8 of Swords reverse. It's being caught in your own thoughts when it's upright, but when it's reversed, it's in a negative way. So somehow something negative has really got a handle on you. Moving on. Tower. This, whatever it was, either the tower was caused and then all this negative and it took down the legacy, or made you look at the legacy. And then we have this Page of Cups reversed. So Page of Cups reversed is it's could be a couple of things. If it's in love, it's somebody that is not available for love. Maybe they act like they are, but it's so low of a court card. It's maybe if somebody acts like that, hey, you want to, and there's so little follow through. But it also can mean that apology is not coming. Okay? So something to do with, well, I'm going to leave it at that, and then we're going to move on, because it usually reveals itself. Okay. So now we have the moon. Now the moon, so many secrets. Maybe this is about the family. See, what happens with the secrets, things that are done in the dark, undercover, that come down through our lineage, through our legacy, through our families, is we don't see it, but it's there. It's like the elephant in the room that's invisible to us until we have something major where we realize we're creating it over and over. Okay. Also can mean intuition. Could mean that that is revealing some of the shadows. It's shadow work. That is the things we don't want to look at that are ruling us. Because see how these guys are, they are on, they're being puppeted, puppeted. They really have no control. They're just doing the dance that's they've always done based on what we've always been, right? Our family's always done this way. Anyway, so here's the Lovers. So this is, it looks like it's affecting relationships. And maybe you're seeing how the legacy, how the family's been affecting your relationships. Okay, and the Lovers card is a choice that needs to be made. So a choice was made, needs to be made. Let's keep going. Somehow, somebody's put the burdens down. Decided to create something else. I'm going to move on and keep going. Move on and keep going. Okay. All right, double speak. All right, so we have Strength, right? Now, Strength is, these cards are actually numbered wrong. It's weird. It's like a glitch, but it's a long story. I don't mind it, though. So, Strength. I'll leave it at that for a minute. 3 of Cups. Part of the legacy could be alcoholism or a drug abuse. Partying. Oop, so sorry. Partying, Partying to escape your problems. I want you to just look at this card. I don't know if you are the feminine or masculine energy I'm speaking to, but I want you to look at this. This woman is in a compromised position. She doesn't have clothes on, and these two people, masculine people, do. And, okay. Now, she could be luring them in, or she could be at a disadvantage. Looks like everybody is anyway, because they're getting swallowed whole by this fish. So, when you think you have control, you may not. So, somebody walked away from... Now, so the way this is, it's going to be third party also. It could be putting yourself at risk. It could be not. It can be happy times, celebrations that turn into something that you have to walk away from. So, I'm not sure if you meet people through, when you party, that's how you meet people. But not the best way to meet people if you are, of course. You know that. Because then you're seeing them in their shadow side. And everything's cool when you've only had a couple drinks or, whatever you need to get going. Excuse me. So, having to walk away. Needing the strength to walk away from this behavior, this way of thinking, or this dependence on addiction. That's what I mean. Addiction. Okay? Moving on here. Let's, so we have the Six of Wands. When I stutter, it's because I'm getting messages. So, just wanted you to know that right in the middle of that statement, I got a message. Okay, so not having success, wanting to change things, wanting to be a better person, wanting to make better choices in love, where you're not being ruled by something you don't even know. Why am I keep making these mistakes? And towers keep coming down. It has something to do with my family, but I don't understand. I want to change it. I want to... Whew. Okay, well... that was a lot. That was a big dump. So, not being successful. Not being able to work on something. Get through that. Planting the seeds and waiting for things to come to fruition. Just not. And that's interesting. Because you are an earth sign. But earth signs off balance, that aren't in their power, react all different ways. All different ways. So, not grounded. Not grounded means a lot of things. You're not working on something. You're not able to build a foundation. You're not able to have success that way, So, upright, this is, wondering if you're, it's like you feel stagnant. You feel like things are not moving, but, so you're reevaluating. Here it's like, not even waiting to get to there. It's like, just not even being stable to plant the seeds. Okay? So, death. So, this to me is saying that you want to stop this behavior. You want to stop what's going on in your life that's happening over and over and over. Okay, so let's look at this stack here. King of Swords. Alright, that makes sense now. You want to be in control of your emotions. You want to make good decisions. Maybe you know somebody like this. Somebody that inspires you. Maybe this is somebody that you've loved at one time, but it doesn't quite feel that way. Okay? Because this is like, it looks like just a theme in your life in general. That's the way it looks. But anyway, so sorry. You know that you need to come from a place of truth. To be strong, to be balanced. Because King of Swords, he's like makes fair decisions. He's very strong. But sorry. King of Swords, he has emotions, yes, but he's not ruled by them. And he balances what's fair for people. He balances, is this a good decision? Before he even acts, okay? He comes from a place of just calmness. Even though he's air, he thinks. He's very intellectual, educated. He has a spiritual connection. He's, excuse me. If an air sign could be grounded, he's grounded, So, I think this is what, you're looking at that and saying, this is who I want to be. I want the happy family. I want something that's going to stay. I want to know that what I'm working towards is going to work. It's going to, you know, I'm going to be going in the right direction. This is why I know that. Chariot. Because I don't feel I'm making good decisions. You don't feel like you're taking the right action. Okay. So one of the ways to make sure you're taking the right action is to look at things logically. If I do this, is that going to give me this? If I do that, is that going to give me that? Okay? So if I do this to somebody, will they be there for me? It's not acting impulsively. Okay? Not acting impulsively. So, Chariot reverse says, you've got to get your horses together. I mean, it's like the light and dark side of you. You're being run by the dark side, by your family, what your family's been doing. Okay? Just because it's the way they've done it doesn't mean you have to carry that on. So many of us have been in those kind of families, you know. And we go, no, that's not me. That's something else coming from somewhere else. And constantly we get to uncover a new piece of it as we get stronger. This is part of our life's journey, you know. And I hear you saying, I just want a good life. Well, good life is creating it. It's each moment of the day. That's why it's called the present, because it is a present. You can't look off here and think you're going to get there just by wanting it. You have to do the work. And I don't see anything here saying you're willing to do the work. I don't see the pentacles. I don't see the pentacles. I'll show you what I mean. It'll probably come up in your advice here in a minute. So, you have to get both sides of your brain knowing you're going in the right direction. Do you want to be the person that just says, oh, screw it, they'll get over it? Or do you want to be the person that says, how would I feel if somebody did that to me? Do you want somebody to love you that much? You need to love yourself that much first, okay? Okay. By balancing your body, mind, and soul, knowing what you want before you take any action anywhere, just sit in it. Get used to yourself. Stop running from yourself. Look in the mirror and understand how precious you are, how deserving you are, how loved you are. And it doesn't matter by the people that are dysfunctional. They're not going to be able to love you the right way. You have to do that for yourself. And maybe that's what this life was about, you conquering that. That was for someone or a few people specifically. All right, so here's some advice, okay? Ace of Swords. Empress, reversed. Wheel of Fortune. Woo! I got chills on that one. Whew. Whew. Okay, Ace of Swords. This is the sword of truth. It's time to find your truth. It's time to take the path of truth, integrity, education. It's information too. Now that you have this information, what are you going to do? Empress. So, the Empress reversed is not, she's not intuitive. She's blocked. She's not loving. She's blocked off her heart. She's blocked off, she's not able to bring life to situations. She's blocked. When she's this way, she's a mother. She's Mother Earth. She is actually a mother, and she's a caretaker, and she's inspiration because she inspires the Emperor to be great. She inspires the Emperor to build his kingdoms, to put his things in order, but she is his inspiration. You're being asked to be your own inspiration, to find your truth. What are you afraid of? You've been through all this dark stuff, you're still doing it. it's time to, I mean, are you afraid of being happy? Are you afraid of going against your family? Do they have your back? I know the answer. It's rhetorical. I'm sorry. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. So, by doing this, you change your fate. You change karma. You may be paying off your family's karma. Woo! I got chills on that one. Up one side of my leg. It's really weird how that works. You could be stopping this legacy. This negative legacy of living in the darkness, being ruled by your shadows. Because, excuse me, you conquered this, my dear. And you're going to teach people how to face their shadows. You're going to teach them that the way we lived is not, doesn't have to be the way we live. The way we have lived does not have to be the way we're going to live in the future. It doesn't matter what people said to you. You need to understand that anything negative that was said to you was said to control you. And you've got to get those voices out of your head if you want change. So, what a great reflection for you. What a great reflection. This is really empowering. Really, really empowering. My thoughts are with you.